Hi, I'm Steven Einstein from Vixcontango, and in this video we're going to cover what's included in the Alerts subscription. The Alert subscription gives you access to three uh, volatility strategies: the Smart XAV strategy, the Smart VXX strategy, and the Ultra XAV strategy. Each of these strategies has a strategy screen where you get to see the performance of the strategy versus its benchmark. So in this case, you get to see the Smart XAV versus the XAV itself since inception. Um, in the green and the red dots are when the strategy bought and when the strategy sold. The XAV. You can actually see all the trades here in this section here. If we're in an active trade, you get to see it here when it was bought, the price, and what is the current gain. Um, in the completed trade section, you get to see all the trades that were done in the past. You can kind of go through all of them. You can go back to the end or to the beginning. Then you get to see the buy date, the price, how many days we were in position, the sell date, the sell price, and the gain or the gain or loss from it. In this section, you get to see overall performance metrics. So you get to see the total return of the strategy since the XAV was incepted, and then you get to see the total return of the XAV itself, the annualized compounded annual return, the CAGR, and versus the XAV. Then you get to see the maximum drawdown the strategy incurs, in this case 26% versus 74% and the XAV. This is the MAR ratio, which essentially divides the CAGR by the maximum drawdown. And you can see how higher value is good. The Smart XAV has a much better MAR ratio versus the XAV. Then you have the inception date, how many trades did this strategy undertake, how many trades per year. So this strategy makes about 19 trades per year in and out. How many of those trades were winning trades? So in this case, the winning percentage is 54%, so there were 27 winning trades and 23 losing trades for 50 total round-trip trades. And it tells you what the best winning trade is and what the worst losing trade is. So as you can see, only half of the time does this strategy win, but when it wins big, and when it loses, it doesn't lose as much. So this Smart XAV strategy is a strategy that was designed to only invest when volatility conditions are in good shape, when they're very positive, when contango is very high, when the conditions really favor the XAV, and it is made to be very risk averse. So if one of our uses about 6 of the indicators that we cover above, and if one of them goes into yellow, it's not in a green, it's not in a good condition anymore, it will sell out. So it's a very, very conservative strategy. Up here you can see also 2 buttons to download the Excel version of this screen, and you can also download the PDF version of this screen. There's also a couple of other strategies. There's the Smart VXX strategy. As you can see, it's been very difficult to find periods when the VXX has really outperformed, and it's really hard to catch him just because the VXX goes down all the time. So if you look at this strategy, there's only 41% of the trades are really positive. Most of the trades are losing, and it has barely has had a winning percentage, which compared to the VXX itself, which has lost pretty much everything, is actually pretty good. So this strategy again only invests in the VXX when the volatility conditions are really red, and there's not many times, especially since 2009 when that has been the case. So this strategy, it's very difficult. It has been very difficult for this strategy to make money during this bull market. And the final strategy is the Ultra XAV strategy. This strategy is like the XAV strategy. It also invests on a daily basis. However, it is a more risky strategy. It tries to get in a little earlier when some of these indicators are not in the green, when they're only in the yellow. And but since the XAV has done really well over the past 5 years, it has had a very good overall return. As you can see, the annual return, compounded annual return, is about 88% versus 13% for the XAV. Surprisingly, it hasn't had a huge drawdown, only minus 25%. The MAR ratio is 3.44. Much better than the XAV itself at 0.71. It has also made about 100 trades, 98 trades, with a 55% winning percentage. So again, half the time the trades are not good, but when they win big, and when they lose, they don't lose as much. So that's why the XAV, the Ultra XAV strategy has done well. So again, this strategy again invests daily, just like the other strategies. They invests in the close, or closes its positions at the close, and it makes one trade per day. However, it's a slightly more aggressive strategy than the Smart XAV. Overall, the strategies can be used to complement your trading. They're not supposed to be, foolproof. They're essentially a signaling guide. So essentially, when the Smart XAV and the Ultra XAV are invested, it's a good time to be in the XAV. If the Smart VXX is invested, it's a good time to be in the VXX. But when neither of them are invested, it's a period of time where it's uncertain, where we don't have a good direction. So at that time, it's usually best not to be in either XAV or VXX, or you can be, but you have to day trade them, since the direction is unclear. In any case, they can be used in addition to the other signals to get confirmation whether you need to be trading on a long side or on a short side of the XAV or VXX volatility ETFs.